If you're healing from shoulder, upper body, or maybe an old wrist injury, this class is perfect for you because we're going to focus on moving through a vinyasa class without anything putting any weight onto these areas. My name's Travis Eliot, founder of Inner Dimension Yoga, and let's begin No Hands Vinyasa. Welcome to No Hands Vinyasa. Let's get started in mountain pose, standing at the top of our mats, spreading the feet a nice stable distance so you feel solid, grounded, rooted. And then bring the hands to prayer position, right in front of the chest, backs of the thumbs right there at the middle of the heart. Close the eyes as you feel the mind settle. And you feel focus and concentration and presence being enhanced and distraction fading away. Take a big inhale through your nose. And then out the mouth, exhale, sigh it out, let it go. Open up the eyes. And then from here, circle the arms all the way up above you as you inhale. And then forward fold as you exhale. Flat back on the inhale. And then fold on the exhale. Inhale, rise and sweep both arms all the way up. And then exhale, both hands back to prayer. And a couple more rounds, half sun salutations on the inhale, invoking a little bit of a flow. Forward fold, almost like a moving meditation. Flat back, inhale. And then fold, exhale. Inhale, rise and sweep both arms all the way up. And then exhale, pull it back to center. One more time. Inhale, upward salute, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Flat back, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute. And exhale, both hands back to prayer. Good. Now from here, on the inhale, circle the arms up. Let's interlace the fingers, turn the palms inside out, get some length and height. And then as you exhale, side bend over to the right. And we'll hold here for about 3 or 4 breaths, just stretching the left side of the torso. And then next inhale, back up to center. And then on the exhale, lean over to the left. Breathe into your right lung. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, both hands to prayer in front of your chest. From here, heel toe the feet together side by side so your big toes are connected, a little bit of space between the heels. And then go ahead and bend the knees, squat back, and take those arms and reach those all the way up. Tucking the tail slightly underneath and in. Arms reaching up, and we'll come into a little flow here. So inhale, lift up through those arms, and then on the exhale, sweep the hands over to the right. Inhale, back up to chair, and then exhale, stand up, turn to the left, spreading those arms wide like a capital T. Inhale, back to chair, and then sweep the hands to the left as you exhale. Inhale, chair, and then stand up and rotate to the right on the exhale. Chair as you inhale. Sweep the hands to the right, exhale. Inhale, chair. Stand up, twist to the left. Inhale, chair. Sweep the hands to the left. Inhale, chair. Stand up, turn, twist to the right. One more round. Inhale, back to chair. And then exhale, sweep the hands to the right. Inhale, chair. Stand up, rotate to the left. Inhale, back to chair. And then exhale, sweep the hands to the left. Inhale to chair. And exhale, stand, turn to the right. Now back to chair as you inhale. And then stand up, hands to prayer as you exhale. Good, moving on. Now lean into the right foot, right leg. Tree pose. So you're gonna float that left foot up and bring it all the way to your inner right leg, right thigh if that's available for you. You can always modify it by resting your foot on the inner ankle, inner calf, whatever feels right. Now, speaking of what feels right, see if you can find a variation for your arms. Some people like to extend those straight up. Some people like to spread out like a Y, palms face forward, fingers wide. Some people like to keep the hands at prayer position in front of your chest, in front of your heart. Take another inhale there, and then hands to prayer in front of the chest. From here, you're gonna lunge float your left foot all the way to the back of your yoga mat, nice and deep, setting up for warrior one. So in this practice, of course, skipping vinyasas, no weight, going onto the wrists or the upper body. Take an inhale, reach up, warrior one, and then belly on right thigh, arms behind. Inhale, back up, and exhale, sweep it back. Inhale, rise up, and exhale, sweep it back. Inhale, come up, hold there, and then warrior two, so open to the left. Make sure you adjust the feet so your front heel intersects your back inner left arch. And as you bend that right knee, you aim it towards the middle of that right foot. Let's pulse that. So straighten the front leg, inhale, arms up. And then exhale, back down, warrior two. Inhale, come up. And exhale, come down and spread. One more time, inhale with levity. And then exhale, lower all the way down. Now from here, left arm comes down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Two more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now inhale, come all the way back to a reverse warrior. So left hand rests lightly on that outer left leg. Right arm reaches all the way up and back. Give it a goodbye inhale, deepen that stretch, and then back to a warrior two. Now, right forearm on top of your right thigh, left arm to the sky. You want to make sure you're not collapsing into the shoulders, so press down into that forearm, open up that left chest, and then extend that left arm forward and out, creating the diagonal from the outer left foot all the way through the left fingertips. But we're gonna come into a little flow here. So vinyasa, one of its definitions means to flow. So inhale, flow back to reverse warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, bring it back. And exhale, bring it forward. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Good, now this time, inhale, come back up to a warrior two, pause. Straighten that right knee, right leg. Scoot the back foot in a little bit closer so the feet are spread about maybe 3.5 to 4 feet apart. The taller you are, the wider you spread. Inhale, reach out through that right arm. And then right hand comes down, left arm up to the sky, triangle pose. Take a few breaths there. Allow the spine to float right above the right leg. Allow those arms to stack on top of each other. Press firm down into your right big toe, engaging that inner right foot. Beautiful. Now come all the way back up to standing. And then re-bend that right knee, right thigh. If you want, you can spread those feet out a little bit wider. From here, reverse your warrior on an inhale. Cartwheel both hands down to the ground as you exhale. Pivot onto the back left toes and then release the left knee down, low lunge. When you're ready, take those arms and reach those all the way up to the sky, Anjane Asana. Now, keep the left arm up, but bring the right arm down. And then switch the arms. Inhale, left arm down, right arm up. And then exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. And exhale, switch. One more round. Inhale. And exhale this time. Hold there. Take an inhale. Reach up to that left arm. And then start leaning over towards the right. Maybe this is where you grab your block here. Slide that off to the side. Lean onto that. Feeling pretty loose today, so I'm just going to bring the fingertips all the way over to the right. And deepen the stretch so you find the variation that works for you. Nice. Come back up to neutral as you inhale, both arms overhead, palms connect. And then as you exhale, lower the arms down until they're parallel to the ground. Inhale, twist and rotate open to the right. Exhale, come back forward, palms unite. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Now, both arms come up. Naturally allow the hands to spread a little wider than the shoulders. And then exhale, both hands come down to the ground. Tuck the left toes underneath, lift that left knee up, and then lunging prayer twist. So bring your left elbow to your outer right knee, right thigh. Take a few breaths there, lunging prayer twist. Give that one last little squeeze as you inhale. And then step the left foot forward to join the right as you exhale, chair twist. So hips drop back and down. Heart pulls forward and up. Right ribs roll open. Give it one last twist. Chair on the inhale. And then stand up, hands to prayer on the exhale. And now we embark on the other side. So lean into that left foot. Lift that right foot high up to that inner left leg, left thigh. Setting up for tree pose, Vrikshasana on the other side. So when we balance, important to remember that the word balance is actually a verb. So you come into the tree pose. It's not some rigid, static, statue-like experience. It's actually a dance. It's a movement taking place. As you sustain the balance on that left foot, left leg, naturally, movement begins to happen, and that's how it's supposed to be. Hands to prayer, Anjali. Lunge that right foot all the way to the back of the mat. And then warrior one. Take those arms and lift those vertical to the sky. Big inhale, reach up. And then belly on thigh, arms behind. Inhale, float it up. And exhale, bring it back. Inhale, light and free. Exhale, chest on left knee. This time, inhale, rise and ascend. And warrior two, open out to the right. Take a moment, get that lower body set. And then we'll pulse this, straighten the front leg, inhale, come up. And exhale, come down. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, bring it down. One more time, inhale. And exhale, nice. This time, right arm comes down. Inhale, big circles. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This should feel good, especially if you're recuperating from a shoulder injury. Reverse the warrior there. Very important, you know, if we tweak out the shoulders or some of the upper body areas due to yoga practice, that we always examine our alignment. Most of the time, it's because of misalignment that we get injured in these areas. One last inhale there, and then back to warrior two. Left forearm on left thigh. Right arm to the sky, roll the right chest open, extend that right arm forward and out. And then we'll flow this. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, lower body steady and static. Exhale, upper body loose and fluid, state of motion. Inhale, bring it back. And exhale, reach it out, maybe even a little further. Good, then inhale, warrior two. Straighten that left knee, left leg, heel toe the back foot in a little bit closer. Once you have the feet set, no rush. Inhale, reach out through that left arm, right hip kicks back, and then left hand comes down, right arm comes up, triangle, Trikona asana. Now it's important to remember as well that the body has an innate force within it that is intelligent, that is wise. It knows how to adapt, it knows how to heal, it knows how to repair. Very often, one of the biggest barriers to that is stress. When the body's in a constant state of stress, then it's in constant defense mode. So if we want to repair, heal, recover, rejuvenate, then we have to switch on that parasympathetic branch of our nervous system. And a practice like this allows that to happen. From here, rise all the way back up as you inhale. And then re-bend that left knee as you exhale. Reverse the warrior inhale. Cartwheel the hands down to the ground as you exhale. Relax the right knee down. And then Anjaneyasana. Both arms up to the sky. Keep the right arm up. Bring the left arm down. Inhale, switch the arms. Exhale, switch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hold, take an inhale, reach up to that right arm. Side bend over to the left hand onto a block or the floor. It's an old Chinese proverb that says, the wise adapt themselves to circumstances as water molds itself into a pitcher. So the path of adaptability is key to living life with grace, nobility, and dignity. Inhale all the way up, palms together. Exhale, arms out in front. Inhale, open to the left. Exhale, forward to the front. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale, beautiful. Both arms up as you inhale. And then hands down as you exhale. Tuck the right toes underneath. Lift that right knee up. Prayer twist. Right elbow, outer left knee, left eye. If it feels better for your hands or your wrists, you could bring your bottom hand into a fist. Rest the left hand on top of that if you like. Take a goodbye inhale there. And then step the right foot forward, twisting chair. In a way, you know, all these yoga poses are just like circumstances in life. All sorts of variety, some that are pleasant, some that are unpleasant, some that are mundane, some that are ordinary. And what are we doing? We're learning to adjust, to adapt, to allow ourselves to be like water, to adapt to the pitcher, the vessel of the pose. Last squeeze there, and then chair on the inhale, and then stand up, hands to prayer on the exhale. From here, circle those arms all the way up to the sky. And then hands back to prayer position in front of your chest, in front of your heart. Close the eyes. Coming full circle within our practice. And giving gratitude to your practice today for reminding you the power of adaptability, honoring the reality of your circumstances, but at the same time, staying disciplined and dedicated and devoted to your practice. Yoga is life. Life is yoga. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste. All right, we promoted circulation and health without further irritation to the wrists, the shoulders, and the upper body. If you're looking for restorative content, whether that's gentle, yin, or restorative yoga, or maybe even breathwork or meditation, be sure to check out Interdimension Yoga, where we have over 1,000 classes, full programs. There's a link down below where you can start your 10-day free trial. Also, be sure to drop a comment and let me know how your practice was. Be sure to hit that YouTube subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing you real soon. Until then, be well.